welcome along to another episode. As you can see, we have just loaded a Volvo A40 and we're just leaving Swindon Quarry, just north of Skipton, and we've got to take us down to Rotherham, which is Ritchie Brothers Auctions. So that's where this is going. So it's a nice bit of kit, weighing in around about 31 tonne, 3.4 metres wide. So we got to move two of these, so it's my colleagues behind me as well. So it's a nice easy one. So it's a little bit cold up here this morning, first thing, -2. It's warmed up to a glorious 5.5 at the moment. So it does make a difference. It helps you keep cool. So the way we got to go with this now, we got to go down towards the 65, join the 65 across to the 59, which is literally like a kilometre. Follow the 59 all the way down to Preston, and then pick up the M6, where we will take that then and go to the M61, down to the M60, the ring road around Manchester, pick up the M62, they'll follow that all the way down to the M18, and then come off at junction 1 of the M18 then. So it's a bit of a trek on this one, and a very scenic one of that as well. So this is why I wanted to do a bit of recording, because we're in this glorious area, one of my favourite places to come and collect machines from. It's just so scenic around here, it's mind-boggling, like, you know what I mean? And then when we go up across over the pass, over the 62, that's another beautiful area as well, like. So we'll be having a look at them things. As it goes to the channel, so we've done 3 episodes of cab rides. So we're seeing how that progresses. When this video has been recorded, the first one has gone ahead, and I was expecting to do a little bit better, but you know what I mean, at the moment my channel with UT, or YT I should say, is a little bit my videos ain't getting pushed out as much as they were when I first started. So we're at that milestone now where we've got to try to work together ahead of it. But to do that, I need your help as well. I need you to like a video, and if you would like to comment, put a comment down below, because all these things show activity on the video. And then if you could, if you haven't done so already, just check to make sure you've subscribed if you haven't done so already, and just click on that button if you can't, and that would greatly help out the channel then. So that'll trigger the algorithm, go, oh, that video's active, we'll push out more content to this YouTuber, and more of my content will get noticed, you know what I mean? Because at the moment I got more subscribers than I have views, which is a bit odd. It should be the other way around, you know what I mean? And a lot of my subscribers obviously ain't getting notified that I'm making new content, otherwise they more than likely would be watching it. So that is yeah, no worries. So he's stopping for a bacon roll. You'll catch up with me shortly. So yeah, we got to so the other ways you can help out the channel as well then is if you wanted to take it a little step further, you could buy me a coffee, and the link is in the description below. Just click on that link and you can purchase us a coffee, which would be greatly appreciated. I survive on that stuff. And then the other ways are then you can hit the super thanks below the video, slide it to the amount that you want to give to the channel, and then click send. And then the other way in is to become a channel member. So you hit I think it's a join button down below, click on that, and then you can become a channel member. And I say it's different tiers on what you can become. So one of the examples is, if you're silver and above, you can watch my videos at least 2 weeks early. So that's 2 videos every weekend that gets published, which is the cab ride and the obviously this type of video where I do a bit of talking. So them are the two videos. So news then. Well, yesterday I spilt a pot noodle everywhere in here. So if you do see traces of pot noodle, I do apologise. I don't know why I ate all the noodles. I was drinking the drink, and all of a sudden my hand decided that it didn't want to hold it any longer, and it went everywhere, all over me. So you can just imagine now, I'm in the quarry now, I was having my break. I'm in the quarry now, and all of a sudden I'm soaking through my shorts, my underwear, my t-shirt. It's all over the cab, it's all over the floor, it's all over the chair, and I'm thinking, oh, lucky I got chair covers, like. And I'm thinking to myself, oh, what? So I've had to clean everything up, and then close the curtain so I can get changed. I got these camping wet wipes in here, just in case I get caught out or one of these mistakes happen. And then what I done then, I cleaned myself down with one of them, got redressed, reopened the curtains, and then I managed to get to the surfaces, and I had a shower, like, after I cleaned the cab. But I'm still noticing places where I got chicken and mushroom pot noodle, which have lines which have obviously which got splashed on, and haven't cleaned off. So I cleaned a few bits this morning again because I had missed them. So now that they dry, it's actually, you can see them. So it's a work in progress, that one. But I wouldn't recommend dropping a hot pot noodle on yourself. I know they say you know, to burn fat off, but I think I got the wrong impression of burning fat off. I think it's you shouldn't physically burn it off. Definitely shouldn't physically burn it off. You should exercise to burn it off, if you know what I mean. So we just pass in Clitheroe on our right hand side. I think that's how you say it anyway. And it's a bit of a funny word, that one. So we on the 59, we're halfway to Preston. We'll join the M6 down the 65. I'm just coming up by British Aerospace now. I'll get a better view of it just a little bit further on. Just after these traffic lights now, we'll have a load of cars try to get past us, because obviously my colleague's behind us, so he's holding the traffic back, and then obviously then they want to get past me as well. So they realise they get past him, and they're like, oh, it's another one. So they'll put their foot down, watch them now. I'll just keep on coming, like. They gotta get past him too. So a bit of a manoeuvre for him. I think this is where they, not sure exactly what they do here, but outside they got the old lightning. Not the actual old lightning, but it's, you know, a replica of it. And they got the F35 lightning. Sorry. The F35. So we'll see how now on the next set of traffic lights. Just coming up on our left here now. So you can see the old Cold War lightning there, and then you got the F35 to the left hand side of it. So you can see they're pretty much about the same size, if that's if the actual sizes of them. But that the lightning, the old Cold War aircraft, that was one of the aircrafts that could actually vertically climb, which was a thing unheard of at the time. Like, you know what I mean, put itself into a vertical climb and just get out of whatever danger it needed to be in. It was one hell of a superior aircraft, and for its time as well, no other aircraft was like it as well. No other aircraft had the horsepower to be able to push itself up in a vertical climb, I believe. I'm not 100% in it, but I believe, because wherever you go and you see one of them on display, they're always up vertical, which shows that there was that was his bar trick then that it could do. Because like the Vulcan at the same time as well, that thing, when it was on air display, it done a barrel roll, and you know, for a bomber to do a barrel roll, you know, that shouldn't have happened. Like, you know, just up and around and then back around again. Like, I think he got told off for that as well, the test pilot, if I remember rightly on that one. But he showed the capabilities of what the aircraft could do. You know what I mean? We're just coming on to the M60 split now, the Manchester Ring Road. So this can be a little bit busy as people are just trying to cross over in between the two lanes here to get where they need to be going. we're not going around to Trafford Park or towards Liverpool or anything like that. We're going over towards Leeds, so the M62. So this is where we go. So it's busy that way. We'll join the M60 here now, and then carry on our way around the ring road and up to Leeds. Okay, so we've been on the M62 for a little bit now, but we're starting to climb up over the pass or the moors or whatever they call it. But this is where it starts to get scenic. You get some cracking views from up here. Just on the right hand side there, look at that, and on the left. See a reservoir just down there, look. Nice, isn't it? Especially on a day like this is today, like. A bit further up now we'll pass a house which is in the middle of the motorway, and the motorway goes around it. Some say he refused to move and everything, but I think there's a bit more to it than that, and he didn't actually refuse to move it. I don't know, it's just a myth more than anything, but it's a good story if it is true. The motorway splits around him. It is a place, I think it's in China or Japan, where they actually did go around somebody's house because he refused to move. So he's deadlocked in between two sections of motorway. So it does happen, and this looks like that was the case, but I don't think it was. So we're just literally coming up over the brow of the hill now, and we come up to the first junction where we come off for Saddleworth, which brings us over to the right hand side, which is Saddleworth Moors, quite famous for the wrong reasons. This is where a couple buried my colleague's just pointing it out now. All that there is Saddleworth Moor. That's where they buried them children, and I think it was during the 60s that couple did. Two still never got found, I don't think. So that's before the 62 was even thought of. And it's over there, like, you know what I mean? Just come off the M18 onto the 631, heading towards Maltby. We're about a mile off from Maltby, a little bit further for where the old colliery used to be. So that's where we're heading to, is where that colliery was. It's all been flattened now, and it's an auction years there, and it's a couple of other things which are there as well. So that's where we are heading to. So we're going to follow this road through this old, you could say, mining. You know, this area was built up around that mine. It more than likely was. I'm not 100% in it. I haven't researched the history in this sort of area, but it's definitely what you'd expect a mining town then to be. I'm going to say town because it is quite big in places compared to what a village would be anyway. You know what I mean? It's got all sorts there, a few pubs, you know, quite a few shops. That's why I'm saying it's more than likely a town, which it probably is. This area was, you know, quite quite a bit with mining at one time. Obviously you got multi-colliery here, you had Markham Vale not far from here as well, over on the M1, and I think that's where, when the strikes were happening, that was one of the main places where everybody refused to go into work, and they hit the TV stations and stuff like that because they were going to close it down. I think that was one of the main ones. You can see the mining heritage was all around this sort of area. See, there's one of the wheels there, look. And a couple of the carts. So you can see why you could call it more of a town, because there's definitely a lot more shops than what you would expect. And in a village. Sod's law, innit? One car you can do with, but when you got three, we got a green arrow for them, so that means we can go through. The green arrow didn't stay on for long, did it? Definitely smell a little bit of gas coming from them gas works then. And we went past it. So this is the old entrance into the quarry, I believe. As we turn in, you'll see an old sign which says Maltby Quarry. Or colliery, sorry. Quarry? Colliery. Because it was actually a mine, not an open cast. So there we are. See, welcome to Maltby Colliery. Drive carefully. There's one of the telltale signs of it. And I think if you look on Google Earth, you can still see the way the layout was here. Definitely in recent maps you can. The way it used to look. Because like not 100% when this place closed down, but it wasn't that long ago. If you look at the older maps, you can see clearly how big the facility was. Whoa. Look at that for a piece of kit. What's that? PC700. Oh, look at that. It's a big girl, this one. You don't see many of these about. What's the weight in it? So that's weighing at 67,500 kilos, so 68 ton, and plus the bucket, so you're looking at 70 odd ton machine. It's not bad. Got some rock tracks in it as well. Right, let's get changed and get this bad boy off. Oh, so here we are inside the A40, just about to reverse it off. Watching that mirror now, make sure we're pretty straight. There we go. We're gonna have a look at that caterpillar then. So that caterpillar there was one of the first toys I had. So park this up here now, handbrake on, and knock her off. She should have a 3-minute cool down when she has. So, right, let's jump out. Close the door and exit backwards like that. Now look at this beast. So I remember this as a kid, one of the first ones I had, toys I had. My old man used to buy me because there was a quarry not far from the house, coal quarry, and that counterweight comes down, and then you got that crane section there. Six-cylinder engine. That looks a bit of a beast, that one does. It's quite a large engine that is, look. Nice big turbo on it as well. I do love my old stuff, I guess. With all the old controls up there, look. Look at that. All the old levers and whatnot. Proper old school. What's the plate say? Operating boom 27-1300. So it's a 2 meters out, and then it goes all the way up to 8.5 meters, and there's 5 ton it can lift out. But other than that, it can lift 30 ton with that counterweight, according to that. And then the plate doesn't give a machine mass, so I'll have to have a Google to see how heavy they are. There's a nice bit of kit, old school kit, like. No, it doesn't say it either. It says the serial number. Oh well, let's get a sticker on this and this is done. So that is us tipped in Ritchie Brothers in Maltby. We're just coming through the town centre there now as we make our way out. So it's a bit interesting seeing them older machines, especially some of the ones which sparked the interest of big yellow machines for my childhood as growing up, like, you know what I mean? Because like I was saying earlier on, it was an open cast mine not too far from the house, and I remember they had an open day up there where we went up there. They took us around in Land Rovers and we seen things equivalent to like 770s, you know, Caterpillars, you know what I mean? So the twin axle dumpers, you know, 4-wheel drive things, but massive 70 ton dumpers, you know, that sort of stuff. I've still yet to drive one of them yet. Unfortunately I can't carry them, they're a bit too big for me. But it would be nice to move up into that sort of phase of my career where I'm taking extremely big stuff in. So that'll be interesting. But I know a lot of that time then it would be on a police escort. As if you're, especially if you're over 100 ton and through certain places, they want to escort you. So, yeah, definitely something interesting to see when we got up there. So it was obviously nice to see that sort of stuff, but yeah, it just takes you back to your little childhood, and even though it's an old machine and everything like that, you know what I mean, it's still got somewhere in my heart then. But yeah, we're gonna make our way back down now. We're gonna make our way over to Shrewsbury. We're gonna pick a machine up there and take our back to the yard. But so yeah, it's not gonna be on not gonna record that one. So like I say, we're going to end this one here now. So thank you very much for watching. If you stuck this far, thank you very much for putting up with me. It's very much appreciated it, and hopefully you've seen a bit more content in this video than what has happened in the last few previous ones, because obviously it's we haven't gone to places where I can show you tipping off a machine and everything, and I do like showing you that sort of stuff, so it's always nice. Remember, if you would like to help out the channel, remember to like and subscribe to the so like the video and subscribe to the channel. That'd be better. If you want to help the channel out a bit further, you can buy us a coffee, or which is got the link is in the description below. I say this so often, I think I should get it right the first time around, don't I? Anyway, you got the super thanks button as well if you want to donate. Not donate, if you want to give something to the channel, then hit the super thanks button, slide to the amount that you want, and then that will be on its way to myself. The other way then is to join the channel and become a member. So click the join button below, select what tier that you want, and remember, if you're a silver tier and above, you get to watch my videos 2 weeks early, which is always a perk. So you get to see them 2 weeks before everybody else, which is worth it, to be honest with you. So that's that option there. Other than that, the main thing is that you've stuck it out this far and you like my video. So again, if you want to add something to it, then just chuck a comment down below. That'd be great. And just remember, like I said earlier on, it shows YT activity on the video, and yeah, it picks it up, and then we can get the channel back active again. For some strange reason it goes through phases like this, and then all of a sudden it'll pick up again. I don't understand how the algorithm works, but I have got another channel as well which you want to have a look at, and that one's going through the same sort of phase at the moment for some strange reason. It's weird how it works. I honestly, if I could understand how the algorithm works, it would make my life a lot easier. But other than that, thank you very much for watching, and until next time, bye bye.